Hi there, this is Bridget Rao with Divine Essentials. How are you guys? So it's been a few days. I've actually recorded this once and I had some technical difficulties and I lost the recording and it didn't upload, so I'm re-recording now. I know I haven't been on for a few days. I had to go to the dentist the other day and for whatever reason afterwards I was just so tired. And then yesterday I had a very busy day. I went and I saw my Nana and my sister and my stepmom, and we did like a mini Christmas. And then I came back here and had a private healing with like my spirit mom. And by the time I was done with all of that, I did a couple of hour-long love letters for people. And I did pull cards last night to do this reading, and I went to sleep. I never got a chance to do it. And this is my second time doing it. And this was a request. Somebody asked to find out why aren't they confessing their true feelings. I did have a couple other people ask in the comments some other questions. Somebody asked something about orgasms, and I can't remember exactly what they wanted to know. So if you're listening out there, can you please comment it again? I saw your comment the other day, like, when am I going to upload about it? But I can't remember exactly what you were asking. So if you see this, there's a lot of videos and a lot of comments. I will try to go back and find it, but I don't know. So this one isn't going to really have like the sex element to it. It's just going to be more about why aren't they confessing their true feelings. We have 1, 2, and 3. So if you guys are interested, you can choose your pile. Why aren't they confessing their true feelings towards you? 1, 2, and 3. And we'll start with 1. So I have the Queen of Wands, the Sun, and the Knight of Wands. All right. So this person, whether it's a masculine or feminine, I do feel a strong element of twin flame energy with all of the sunflowers. This may be somebody that just feels like they want to, like the energy behind, if it's the masculine going towards the feminine, I feel like they may be feeling like you are the queen and they are the knight. But they do have a strong desire towards you. I don't think there isn't like a strong feeling there. I think the reason why they're not is because they have, like, they just feel like you're maybe a little bit higher up on the pole. You know, they're seeing like this intimidation factor where it's like, the Queen of Wands, she's got her shit together energetically, and I'm still kind of down here figuring out where to go with it. And with the Sun, there could be an element of, again, just feeling like you bring a lot of light, you bring a lot of love, and they may just feel like they don't have that element. You know, they may feel like more of the moon energy where a little bit of dark, you know, like a little bit of not being able to bring that full light to the table. And I know in a lot of times there's this communication block between the twins where it's like you may even just communicate differently. Like the person could want to, you know, express their love through hugging or kissing, and the other may do it through, you know, like mowing the lawn or, you know, shoveling snow. It just depends. But I do feel a very strong energy between the two. So the reason why they may not be talking is just that they feel that element that you aren't going to, that they're not at the same energy wave with you. We do have the 7 of Pentacles. Oh, and with all of the wand energy, I would definitely say you're probably dealing with a fire sign. And the Sun is, you know, pretty strong energy as well. Then we have the 7 of Pentacles and the Empress. So you could be dealing with an earth sign as well. You could be dealing with a Taurus. Again, with the wands, you could be dealing with a fire sign. So with the 7 of Wands, this is somebody that's planted their seeds. But again, with the Empress, they could have you up on a pedestal, or they could feel intimidated. Or the Empress maybe not expressing her feelings because she may feel like she's done a lot of hard work and she wants her person to, you know, be a little bit stronger energetically before she says something to him. Or she may feel like all of her hard work will be defeated if she says something. I know for a lot of the feminines, if you walked away and did a lot of work on yourself, you may be intimidated to reach out and express your true feelings because in the past it didn't pan out so well. You know, every time you said something to your person, it's like you got left in the dust, or you ended up feeling like it was just not reciprocated. But in reverse with the masculine, they may feel like they have to like put on a dance and show to get your attention, or that they have a lot of hard work they need to do in order to get these like pentacles to grow, which is like self-worth, value. Even within the material world as well, they may be feeling like they don't have enough materially to bring to the table. And a lot of masculine energies get stuck with that. I find that they think that they need to have a certain amount of money or a certain car or a certain this or a certain that, and it's like, no, you know, the Empress has a lot of nice things, but she doesn't care about those things. She cares about the energy more so than the physical world. And with our romantic feelings, I feel like they have strong romantic feelings for each other, and they're just maybe afraid that that it's unrequited, you know, that there's not enough chemistry or attraction to keep it going. And I think it's out of fear of not being able to trust. You know, they may have had somebody in the past who they were with, and there wasn't a lot of love going back and forth, and maybe they were betrayed by that person, so they're left not feeling very able to trust others. But we do have Cupid there, so it's like there is a lot of love. If you can, you know, open up and trust each other, you will find that those romantic feelings are shared between the two of you, and that there is chemistry between the two of you. But it's like somebody has to step up and say something. And we do have the Page of Fire, which is, again, another element of the fire signs. So this person could just feel like they're still, again, stuck down. And the Page of Fire is the Page of Wands, and we saw the Queen of Wands. So this could be somebody feeling like they are still seeking out that energy, or they're still seeking out the trust within themselves and within this connection to express those romantic feelings, just to open up and speak their truth. We do have Hierophant on the bottom of this deck as well, so they could also have an element of being afraid of commitment, or just being afraid that you're not going to want this commitment, or that they've waited too long, or that it's been, you know, it's just been too long, or there's been too much hurt, or maybe you won't trust them. You know, they feel like they may have messed up too much, and now the trust has been, you know, destroyed. But there is the Star here too. So I do feel like somebody, you know, this for probably both, it would be a wish come true to hear from their person, but they're just not hearing from them right now. And it's funny because on the bottom of this deck, there's the Star as well. So in number 17, and number 17 is one of the twin flame numbers. A lot of people connect this number with the twins. So you may, you know, definitely be dealing with a twin flame situation, and they do see you as their star or as their wish. And they may, again, see you they may have you on a pedestal, or they may feel like you've risen up too much, you're not going to be interested in a commitment with them. And this can go back and forth for both, you know. And it could also be that they're just afraid of making a commitment, or they're afraid of fulfilling their wishes, or afraid that they can't fulfill your wish. Okay, so that is number 1. We're going to be moving on to number 2 at 8:10. My dog is licking my arm because I have a cut, and she's knocking it everywhere. My 8:10 does not look like an 8:10. All right, so now we have the Nine of Wands, the Ace of Cups, and the Knight of Cups. And so if we're asking why aren't they confessing their feelings, this situation may have felt, they may feel like a little beat up energetically by it. You know, they could even be feeling beat up in real life, like the actual physical world, just like feeling tired, not knowing what to do with this situation. But there is an element of new beginning emotionally, and the Knight of Cups is somebody that wants to make a romantic offer. But they could just be held back out of fear, or out of just that, like, you know, I've done this, I've done that, and every time I end up like this. Or, you know, they could feel like they've done this to you, that they've left you feeling like you've been beat up by this situation. But I do feel like the both of them are wanting a new beginning. They're wanting to open up to the love offer. And again, we have the Knight of Cups here. Hey, get down, dogs. Stop. And the Knight of Cups can be a Casanova, but with this one, it always reminds me of somebody looking at their phone. So they could be watching you and feeling like, you know, that new beginning may be too far away. Like they're, like emotionally, that they just don't have what it takes. Because we do have the Two of Wands here. Stop. I get way too many dogs in here with me. All right. The Two of Wands is somebody trying to make a decision. We do have the Three of Cups, so that could be somebody that's making a decision between you and another person, or you and their job, or you and something else that they're dealing with in their lives. But with the Knight of Cups showing up twice, it could be like they feel like they may have been the Casanova in the past. Maybe they were dealing with three parties in the past, and they know that they hurt you. And they could be trying to make a decision on how to make that right. Like, how do I come back after, she knows or he knows that I was like sleeping with this one, or, doing this and doing that. Like, I feel like there is this element of them making the decision to move forward towards you. They're probably watching you, but there's a little bit of fear, and there's like a little bit of that Casanova energy. They may even still be trying to make a decision towards coming towards you and making a commitment in a new beginning, or staying where they were. And that was something other people had been asking about, is like, is this person matured, or are they still a player? They could be getting stuck between making that decision. We do have the Sun. So again, I think they see you as light. They see you as love. They want to have connection with you. Stop, guys. But it's like they're just afraid, And again, I think we had the Sun in the first pile, and they could feel like they're the opposite of the Sun in your life. They could feel like they've brought darkness to you, or that they've hurt you too much, or that they just don't know how to bring the light back. We do have attraction. And it says you attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. So they may just be feeling unattractive. They may be not enjoying their lives. They may be feeling like, they've lost this opportunity. We do have the Rose there, which is, that love. So I do feel a strong attraction between the two of them. I think they both know that this could be the one. Stop. Get down. Get. Urgh. Sorry, this is why I don't do things before 9 p.m. because the dogs and my dad and my family and everybody, the phone and everything. All right, so they know that this could be the one, and I think they want to give this relationship a chance. They want to work on the partnership, but they're just feeling like they may have missed that chance. They may feel like this is like you're not going to answer, or that you're not going to want this Casanova person back in your life because they've hurt you. But they're like definitely realizing like, okay, this is probably the one, and I may have messed it up. And again, with that Sun, we've had it twice now. I feel like they do see you as light. They see you as happiness. And with the sunflowers, it's a definite twin flame element, so there's a lot of that energy there. I feel like they're just feeling like they don't have what it takes yet, or that they have to make up for what they've done before to restore trust and to restore the energies between the two of you. And they could honestly still be in a third party situation, trying to illuminate themselves enough to come out of it and to move forward into a new beginning with you. Okay, so that is number 2. I'm going to pause for a second because the dogs are crazy. Okay, so number 3. Why aren't they confessing their feelings towards you? We have the 10 of Cups, the Queen of Swords, and the Ace of Wands. So I feel like this person wants to have a happy ending. They want to have a happy family with you. And they could be feeling like that you're going to be the Queen of Swords. So this is maybe a masculine, you may be the feminine asking about the masculine, and they could be seeing you as the Queen of Swords, like somebody that is going to cut down their offer, or who is going to be like, nope, sorry, type of energy. But there is that element of wanting to have happiness, wanting to have that happy ending with the situation. With the Ace of Wands, there is a desire for new beginning energetically, but they could be feeling that they've lost that opportunity. We do have the King of Wands. So if you're the feminine asking about masculine, the masculine could be rising up energetically. And if you're the masculine asking about the feminine, she may be feeling like you've risen too much for her. And there is the 5 of Cups here, which is somebody that's like feeling a lot of emotional turmoil. And again, these can go back and forth both ways, but look, it's like these 2 cups are back here behind her, and she's not noticing all this light and all this love. She's looking at all the cups that have been tipped over. And so this can go back and forth. The feminine may actually be like that in regards to reaching out to her masculine because she thinks that it's like a lost opportunity, and the masculine may be feeling like he's messed up too many times to have a new opportunity. But there is that element of them both wanting it. They both want to communicate with each other. They both want to be together, but they're both, looking at the past and allowing themselves to feel like they've been, jabbed in the back. And maybe they feel like I've stabbed this person in the back too much. I've hurt them too much. They're not going to want to come towards me. They're not going to want to have this connection with me because I've screwed up. And we do have a lot of cups energy and a lot of wands and a lot of swords. So you could have airs, you could have cups, water, or you could have fire. We do have express your love. So it says go ahead and make the romantic gesture. So they could be feeling like if they reach out and make that romantic gesture that they're going to be stabbed, okay? Same thing as with that Queen of Swords energy. They may feel like if I make this big gesture, they're going to stab me. Or they could have felt like they've already made that gesture and maybe you missed it. Because with this element here, it's like they could have done something. Maybe they've reached out to you and you didn't realize that that was actually their romantic gesture. Everybody's different in the way that they say stuff. So you may have been expecting something from them, and when they said something, you didn't really notice it, or you were like, didn't take it as that offer because you're still focusing on stuff that isn't good, So they may have already done so and are feeling like you stabbed them in the back, or that, it's left them like, nope, I guess they don't want me. But there is a definite desire between these people to express their love. So if you know that they've said something to you, or that they want your love underneath all of those fears, then open up to it. Either make the gesture yourself or open up to it energetically so that they can come in. We do have healing family issues, so they could have their own family stuff, or you could have your own family stuff. Like you may have stuff with your parents, or you may have stuff with the inner child that needs to be healed before this person can come back. But you have to remember it is safe for you to love. So I feel like both are feeling jaded by the situation, or feeling like it's not safe, that if they open their heart up, they're going to be stabbed in the back. If they open their heart up, they're going to be hurt, and we got to get over that. We got to forgive our families. We got to forgive the things of the past. We got to forgive each other and open up to that love that's there, and know that it is safe for you to love each other, and really work on whatever it is that you've been holding on to, either as a child, or even as an adult. Maybe you have children that you have things that you have to heal with. Maybe you have a child with this person, or maybe this person is, gotten somebody pregnant and they're afraid to come to you, because they've done that. Maybe they feel like you don't want them anymore because they've gone and done something with somebody else, or they have a family with somebody else. But we got to heal those issues and know that your divine person loves you no matter what you've done, no matter where you've been. They're going to love you unconditionally, and it's okay for you to love each other. And the Queen of Fire at the end here. So the Queen of Fire is the Queen of Wands. So again, we have that fire element. I feel like with this, again, this is somebody that, if it's the masculine, is feeling like this feminine has really risen up in energy and in mind. And so the King of Wands is here. So that's her counterpart. You guys are mirroring each other. You have, similar energies. So you got to start to recognize that in each other, and stop feeling like, everything you do is going to be shot down. Stop looking at the missed opportunities. Stop looking at the things that have already been tipped over. Open up to the new beginning, and know that, this person loves you. And if they do come in, try to make sure you don't cut them. Try to make sure that you're open to this. If this is what you want, I'm sure you wouldn't be here watching it if you didn't want this. So if this is what you want, open up to the offers that they make, and realize that, some things may be misconstrued. You may think a certain thing just because you've got your own stuff inside of you. Express how you feel to each other, and know that it is safe to feel that. Don't expect to be stabbed in the back. Don't expect the same things as the past. Be careful that you don't get hurt with things that have already happened. But open up and allow them to come back in if that's what you're wanting. You got to give them the chance. And if you're in the Queen of Swords energy, I would say, be careful so that you don't get stabbed, but make sure you put your sword down so that they can at least show up, because it does feel like they want to show up and they want to have that happy ending with you. Okay, and I am looking at this. So playfulness. It's recapture the romance, allow your inner youthful spirit to have fun and shine. So I think this will help you guys to reconcile. Okay, someone from your past is returning to your life. I think there's a lot of element with the inner child that needs to be healed for you guys to reconcile and to bring that light back into your life. Okay. So I hope that these messages assisted you guys. If you would like your own private reading, all of the information is down below. People often reach out and ask me like what I offer. It's all down below. The Christmas December specials are going to be over very soon. So if you want to book them while they're still at those prices, I would suggest doing it soon. I do have a big list of readings to finish. But I am catching up on them. This is my list. So if you want to get your own reading, moving forward, I'm going to be putting the letters on their own list and the videos on their own list because I have to be in the right energy to do the love letters. And so I've found that it's been blocking me from getting the video readings out. So moving forward, those are going to be on 2 separate lists with 2 separate wait times. And yeah, if you like the video, like it. If you didn't like it, dislike it. If you drop a comment down below, it assists me. I did add my Amazon wish list if anybody wants to get me a deck of cards as a donation. There is also a donation. Oh, and somebody donated $50 the other day. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. That was amazing. I really appreciate that because it gives me the energy to keep doing this stuff. And I am addicted to the cards. I have a big, huge box full of them, and I have some down in the studio. I have the entire weekend free from events. I don't have to do anything until Sunday night. I have some long distance Mune Key with somebody. But other than that, I will be catching up on readings and taking my sister and my baby mini-me shopping tomorrow during the day. But I will be working on the readings. I will be catching up. And I am going to get out that have they matured or are they a player reading. And if that person comments about the orgasm thing, I'll try to do that. And I'm going to be going live very soon to do free readings again. We've actually hit like 30, I think it's almost at 3,700 subscribers now, and it just keeps going up and going up. So thank you, thank you, thank you guys. You guys are amazing. You really have assisted me in doing this work, and it's just amazing. Like I've actually had to pull events off of my schedule to keep up with the channel. And that's just crazy and awesome, and I'm very, very grateful for all of you. I hope that the messages do assist you guys. I've seen so many people commenting that they've gotten back together with their person. So that's awesome. I have, had a little bit of communication with my person, nothing crazy, but, it gives me hope. And I know it gives others hope to know that people are coming back together. I've had a couple of people who got private readings message me back to say that they've had, since my reading, they've been able to like get back together with their person, and that's so awesome. So I'm really grateful for all of you guys. I'm really excited that the readings are helping. I'm really happy that people are getting back together, and like hopefully they stay together. And yeah, other than that, in Mune, namaste.